don't know if you've noticed, but here in the US, socializing has been a lot more difficult lately than it really ever has been. That's a lie. Thankfully, we live with the internet. And as an extrovert, it's been rather difficult. When the best form of interaction that you can have with people you don't live with is through a Zoom call, loneliness gets to you, man. And it's getting to me. Now, I'm very privileged to be in the position that I am now in life, but even still, mentally, it's been really difficult. And so having the support of a friend group to get together and talk with just about life events or have some sense of normalcy with like playing a video game together in a call over Discord has been incredible. And I've realized it has fundamentally shifted my just approach to friendships, and hopefully I'm gonna carry this with me into finally when we can interact again physically, if that ever happens. It's kind of sad that I'm never going to trust a water park again. Because until like 6 months ago, I guess, the main core concept of a friendship for me was somebody that you do fun things with, somebody that you have experiences with. Your best friend is the one that you call to go to the store with, or the beach with. It's somebody that you do fun things with. But obviously, that literally cannot be the foundation of friendships right now. Again, here in the US, everywhere else in the world has actually competent leadership. Instead, the main driving force behind the continuation of many of my friendships is encouragement. And I know that sounds incredibly basic, like that's baseline level, right? Let me explain a little bit though. See, one of the core aspects, one of the things that I think I even said in a video somewhere was like, if I consider you a friend, I will friendly roast you. Like one of my go-to favorite quotes was like, the conversation between best friends and mortal enemies are often indistinguishable. I definitely posted that on Facebook in like 2013. And while that's absolutely a dynamic in a friendship, no questions asked, it's a ratio. And my problem was my ratio of roasts to encouragement was way off. And that's caused me to realize that what I thought was just like friendly prodding a lot was actually just me being a bully. And one of the few philosophies that I've carried with me pretty much all of my life, that no matter how much my opinion on life and politics and social issues has changed over the past 10 years, one thing that holds strong and God willing will continue to hold strong is the belief that every cloud does have its silver lining, and there is a life lesson to be learned from every situation. And I think that this idea of unashamed love and encouragement for your friends and telling them so is what I'm getting out of this forced quarantine. The love that has always been there, but now I'm unashamedly expressing it in very clear terms. Honestly, a few years ago, I would have said like, well, I don't need to say that, they just know it. But now, having been, thankfully, on the receiving end of that, it genuinely feels good and reassuring. And that's a habit that I've really picked up, and I'm thankful that I've picked up. And I guess what I'm trying to say is just like the concept that friendships and relationships are there for encouragement and support, and you should leave them feeling good. And if you leave like talking with a friend and feel worse than you did beforehand, and that's a pattern, then maybe that warrants an examination of your behavior or just the relationship in general. Support systems are meant for support. And I know that YouTube videos are supposed to end with a call to action. So rather than telling you to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, I'm gonna say, please, at some point today, tell somebody you love that you love them. It will make a significant difference in their day, and maybe we'll do the same thing for you. So, oh, and I guess also my second call to action would be to stay positive. I just realized it's been a hot minute since I filmed a Hey Chris, and I want to make another one, but I don't have any questions. So if you have questions or need life advice, email me at chris.howard.com, and I'll see you real soon.